Hello, this is Fayetta Carter on Faye's Corner, and my subject is Rejoice in the Lord. About a month ago, I was in the hospital for 7 days. When I got out, my landlady had put me out and all of my things for failure to pay the rent because I was in the hospital. I thought to myself, that's why I couldn't get to her. I became depressed and felt hopeless and full of despair. I lost a lot of my personal belongings and my possessions. I almost lost my mind. I had no one to turn to and nowhere to go. I spent a week sleeping in my car after that until I remembered I had some friends. I called them and they rented me a room. All I could see while I was homeless was all the problems I had and my despair. And I started thinking about what I didn't have and about all the pain that I was going through and how bad my life was going. But this is telling me that some of the homeless that are out there with no place to go are just victims of circumstance. And to me, it was just another teaching tool for me to learn something because of the ministry that I have in ministering to the homeless. Then I remembered this scripture, Psalm 68, 1 through 4. It says, let God arise and his enemies be scattered. Who are his enemies? Most certainly not people. They are insanity, depression, suicide, murder, sickness and disease, oppression, alcoholism, drug addiction, all of these things. And I said to myself, this is insanity, the self-pity, feeling sorry for myself. The devil thought he had me, but I got away. Why? Because I began to think on the good things. And Philippians 4 and 8 says, finally, my brethren, whatever things are lovely, whatever things are true, whatever things are noble, whatever things are just, whatever things are pure, whatever things are lovely, and what things are of a good report, think on these things. If there be any virtue and if there be anything praiseworthy, meditate on these things. I will rejoice because God is my Jehovah Jireh. He's the one that provides for me. And he's my healer. He's my Jehovah Rapha. He began to heal me, and I put a smile on my face. My children put an APB out on me while I was homeless, and they couldn't find me, so they were looking for me. They were calling everywhere, and I felt very good about that after it was all over. I'm like, oh, someone cares about me. They were looking for me. So don't have a pity party. Rejoice in the Lord and be glad, because this is the day the Lord has made, and I will be glad in it. Psalms 32 and 11 says, be glad in the Lord and rejoice, you righteous, not self-righteous, and shout for joy, all you upright in heart. Philippians 4 and 13 says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Pick up the pieces and make things happen. And one more thing, shatter violence, because it hurts everyone.